Have you ever wondered how a humble bishop from the ancient world became one of the most beloved figures in all of history, reshaping Christmas, inspiring legends across continents, and leaving a moral legacy that still challenges us today? Welcome to Eternal Philosophies. Today we will explore the real story of Saint Nicholas, the man, the saint, the miracle worker, and the quiet force behind one of the most meaningful traditions of Christmas. The early life of a future saint. Saint Nicholas was born around 270 AD in the city of Patara, in what is now Turkey. He came from a wealthy Christian family, but both of his parents died when he was young, likely during an epidemic. Left with a large inheritance, Nicholas made a choice that would define the rest of his life. He would dedicate his fortune and his entire life to serving others. Before he was even a priest, he became known in his community for secret acts of generosity, especially toward the poor, the suffering, and the oppressed. The secret gifts and the origin of Christmas giving. One of the most famous stories, one that shaped the modern idea of Christmas giving, tells of a poor father with 3 daughters. Without dowries, the girls faced a future of poverty and exploitation. Nicholas, hearing of their suffering, went to the man's house under the cover of night. He dropped a bag of gold through the window, then a second one months later. The third time, according to tradition, he threw the bag down the chimney, and it landed inside a stocking left by the fire to dry. This single act of secret generosity became the seed of Christmas stockings, gift-giving traditions, and the idea of a mysterious benefactor who arrives at night. Saint Nicholas never wanted recognition. His gifts were always anonymous. But love has a way of revealing itself, and soon the whole town knew of the silent protector of the poor, Nicholas the bishop, defender of the faith. Nicholas eventually became the Bishop of Myra, known for his compassion, but also for his courage. During the brutal persecutions of Christians under Emperor Diocletian, he was imprisoned and tortured simply for refusing to deny Christ. When Constantine became emperor, Nicholas was released, but he did not retire into comfort. He continued to guide his people, performing acts of charity and miracles that would later be recorded in early Christian writings, saving sailors from a deadly storm, feeding a starving city during famine, freeing unjustly condemned prisoners, healing the sick and comforting the afflicted. His life became a living testimony that Christianity is not merely a belief, but a way of being. The Council of Nicaea, Nicholas the defender of doctrine. In 325 AD, Nicholas participated in the First Council of Nicaea, where bishops gathered to address the Arian heresy, a doctrine denying the divinity of Christ. Legend says that Nicholas, moved by righteous anger, confronted Arius directly. Some traditions say he even struck him across the face, an action for which he was briefly disciplined. Whether the story is literal or symbolic, the message is clear. Nicholas defended the truth of the faith with both humility and courage. His presence at Nicaea is historically attested, and it solidified his reputation as a guardian of orthodoxy. Why he was beatified and canonized. Saint Nicholas was canonized because his life of heroic virtue was undeniable. He was associated with countless miracles, both in life and after death. He became a model of Christian charity, humility, and defense of the faith. Within a century of his death, devotion to him had spread across the Christian world. By the Middle Ages, he was among the most venerated saints in Europe. Church records and traditions speak of his intercession in miraculous healings, protection of travelers, safeguarding children, and delivering people from danger. He was officially recognized as Saint Nicholas, patron of sailors, merchants, children, and the oppressed. From Saint Nicholas to Santa Claus. As devotion spread across Europe, cultures shaped the image of Nicholas in different ways. In the Netherlands, he became Sinterklaas, arriving by boat to bring gifts. Germanic traditions brought him into winter folklore. Immigrants carried the tradition to America, where Sinterklaas slowly transformed into Santa Claus. But behind the red suit, the reindeer, and the myth, lies someone very real, a Christian bishop who gave everything he had for love, a man who lived Christmas not once a year, but every day. The legacy of Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas died on December 6th, around 343 AD, a date still celebrated as the Feast of Saint Nicholas. His relics became objects of great devotion, believed to exude a miraculous sweet liquid called manna, used for centuries as a healing balm. But his true legacy, the one that matters most, is not physical. It is the spiritual call to generosity. It is the reminder that holiness is not found in extraordinary feats, but in ordinary kindness. It's the challenge to give without expecting anything in return. As we approach Christmas, the world often gets louder, full of shopping lists, decorations, and distractions. But the story of Saint Nicholas draws us back to what really matters. His life asks us 3 questions. Are we willing to give quietly, without applause? Are we willing to defend what is right even when it costs us? And are we willing to love others the way God has loved us? Generously, courageously, sacrificially. Saint Nicholas became a legend not because of magic, but because of virtue. Not because he rode through the sky, but because he walked among the poor. Not because he delivered presents, but because he delivered hope. May his example inspire us to become people of compassion, courage, and quiet generosity, so that in our own way we too can bring a little light into the world. And if this story inspired you, give this video a like, subscribe, and activate the notifications so you never miss another journey into history, philosophy, and the lives of extraordinary figures who continue to shape our world. Your support helps Eternal Philosophies reach more people, and it means the world to us.